Welcome back to the channel, guys. Coach Dusty here with a brand new video. We are in Phoenix, Arizona, taking a 34-hour reset. We just dropped off last night, so I'll be starting to roll again tomorrow morning. So I've been getting a lot of questions on my YouTube channel regarding this topic, so I figured I just might as well make a video and explain how this process works with Stevens Transport. Because, like I said, I'm getting a lot of questions. This is like the most common question on my channel so far, and it has to do with drug tests. Do they do hair follicle tests? Do they do urine tests? Do they do both? Yada, yada, yada. So, no, they do not do hair follicle tests. You do a urine test twice. You take it once when you right before you start CDL school, and then once you get to orientation, you're going to take it again for a second time. Now, all that aside, it's time to put that away, guys. You know, I know, like, you're asking this question because you want to know, okay, do I need to stop now? Can I wait a little bit longer? Do I need to give it a month before I apply? Do I need to give it 3 months before I apply? The truth is, guys, this career is going to be beneficial for your life. It's time to create a new version of yourself. The old you and the new you are going to be completely different versions, and that starts today. Don't wait. Stop doing that habit, you know. I've been there before, you know. I'm no different than you. But I've realized that when I implement good habits into my life, and when I restructure my plan for success, for wealth building, for my career, those two versions of myself don't align. You have to take the path that's going to get you success and focus, and having that in your life is not going to bring those results. So no, they don't do a hair follicle test, but you're in a truck driving industry. Like, you're going to be drug tested, and you could get random drug tested at any time, right? It's random. So yeah, you're going to take two tests before you even really get into, before you're even hired. But that doesn't mean that, okay, now that I'm hired, I could still do that habit. No, like, that is just out the window for the rest of your life, right? It's time to really focus on what matters, guys. And that is, becoming a better version of yourself, providing for your family, reaching new financial goals for yourself, because it's worth it, man. It's worth it. Now this is my seventh week. No, this is now the start of my 8th week solo. So almost 2 months now. On top of the 6 weeks that I did training with my trainers. So I'm learning a lot. I'm getting better and better and better. And I'm starting to really understand how this industry works and how to put myself in a position to maximize my profits and to also decrease my expenses, because it's not just about how much money you make in this industry. It's about how much money you could then save and invest into your future. Because that's what's so awesome about this industry, is that you can not only make a lot of money, but you could cut back on a lot of expenses. Things that, you might have had to pay for, living in an apartment or driving a super fancy car. These are things that you could start to get rid of. And when you live in a semi truck, you could really maximize your savings, which is something that I've done. I moved everything into a storage unit. I was able to, get rid of my apartment, and I'm going to be saving a lot of money the next, now that this new year is starting. I just paid my last month of rent, and yeah, it's going to be awesome how much money I'm going to be able to not only make with Stevens Transport, but also save and invest into my future. So, and I'm going on a little bit of a tangent, but I know you guys are looking to get into this industry and you want to have that why, right? There's got to be a reason why you're going to give that habit up. There's got to be a reason why you're getting into trucking, right? So really take the time to figure out what your why is. I know what my why is. I know the reasons why I do what I do, why I'm out on the road for 5 weeks at a time before I go back and see my family, right? And that doesn't mean that it's just work, right? With Stevens Transport, we work hard, but we also don't overwork ourselves, right? That's why I'm taking a 34-hour reset right now here in Phoenix. I just went to the gym. I just got a haircut. You're gonna want to get out of the truck when you have time off, when you're not driving. You're gonna want to do things that are healthy for you, right? It's a work-life balance with this, but we get to the money, right? We work hard, but like I said, you're not going to overwork yourself here. We work at a good pace. You're going to have enough time on your loads to get there. Your schedule is going to flip at times. You're not always going to be driving during the day. You're not always going to be driving during the night. But if you know how to work the schedule and you know how many miles you have to drive each and every day to get to your appointment on time, you could drive whenever you want, really. I prefer to drive anywhere between 5 a.m. I'll start between 5 a.m. and 6:30, right? And that allows me to get my 400, 500 miles in for the day and get a nice spot at the truck stop. Because the longer you wait, the longer you sleep in, right? It's going to be tougher. It's going to be a lot harder to get a parking spot. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're low on hours on your 11-hour clock or your 14-hour clock and you can't find parking. So, it's going to happen at times, but that's why trip planning is so important, and that's why you're going to learn a lot when you're at Stevens Transport in terms of how to actually trip plan. And that's why the training process here at our company is extremely beneficial. I was with two different trainers for 6 total weeks. And then by the time I came back for my week of home time, I was ready to go. And you're going to have situations when you first start out that you're going to be like, damn, I'm stressed out, right? And you're going to have those days, months, years into the future of this industry. But the better you get and the more practice you get, the more you're going to get comfortable and the less mistakes you're going to make. You have to make sure that you are putting yourself in a position to be focused and to not make mistakes, because at the end of the day, this job can be dangerous. And if you're not very attentive to what's going on in your surroundings, you might make a wrong turn and put yourself in a bad spot, right? So you really want to make sure that you are paying attention to your trainers, and you're going to learn a lot. Like I said, I'm not saying this to scare you guys off. I'm saying this because when you take the time to actually learn and to listen and to then implement, you're going to be fine. I've been doing great. I've had all my loads on time. I'm getting the miles. Getting out of the truck and doing things that I enjoyed to do, right? And I'm having a good time. So this is your sign, man. This is your sign to stop that bad habit, to just apply, right? Just come to Stevens Transport, get on board, and become part of the family. So That's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. And until next time, this has been your boy, Coach Dusty. I'm out. Peace.